Which cartoon characters do you find scary and why? I remember Heffalumps from Winnie the Pooh used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Used to have nightmares of them all the time. The pink elephants from Dumbo are a little worse emo. I second that. That scene is just unsettling and creepy to me. I can probably watch it now, but I really don't have any desire to do so. Pink elephants, it's odd. I always thought they were fun. Basically every antagonist in Pinocchio, including Stromboli, Monstro and especially the coachman. The coachman's devil face gave me nightmares. And his whole scheme of kidnapping boys and having them turned into donkeys is scary shit. There is nothing more horrifying in all of animated history than Lampwick's transformation into a donkey while he screams for his mother. Exactly, I tried watching the movie cause I hadn't in so long. It was so unpleasant, and that scene was terrifying yet sad. Maybe not scary anymore, but I remember Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame being really dark for a Disney villain. Bruh, Hellfire. Such a badass song. Frollo is for sure the most evil Disney villain for sure. Genocidal, misanthropic, psychotic, has a dark evil voice, and has indeed demonstrated all the 7 deadly sins throughout the movie. What more could you ask for a villain this evil? The worst kind of evil. Evil that's fooled itself into thinking it's good. Judge Claude Frollo longed to purge the world of vice and sin, and he saw corruption everywhere except within. I mean, he did see it within, and he blamed Esmeralda for being an evil temptress that would send him to hell. That's what that song, Hellfire, is about. There's an 80s movie titled The Last Unicorn. There's a traveling old witch that embraces and gets creepingly overjoyed by her oncoming death at some point, being killed and eaten by a giant, scary, 3-breasted bird. My parents rented me this movie when I was like 6. For some reason the only thing I can clearly remember from this movie is the lady tree with massive boobs. Oh god. I'm engaged to a Douglas fir. Help. Hexxus from Fern Gully scared me when I was a kid. But damn, I love that movie. Also wanted to add the owl from The Secret of NIMH. Tim Curry was awesome as Hexxus. Great villain song. The animation of him in his smoke/liquid forms during the musical number was fucking on point too. And the final scene, where he erupts from the leveler, was both amazing and terrifying to 5-year-old me. The whole Bald Mountain scene from Fantasia freaked me out for the longest time. So I used to be terrified of this scene when I was a kid. I grew up in a deeply religious southern household and the devil was real. I just knew it. So I decided to rewatch the movie recently with my kids. My husband and I are atheists and we've raised our kids without religion. I paused the movie to explain what they were about to see, and we continued on. It didn't bother them. Not at all. Not even my smallest one, whom I've only recently convinced that clowns don't come out of ceiling vents. Clowns don't come out of ceiling vents, of course they come out of storm water drains. It is known. I saw that documentary too. That fucker from the Black Cauldron. As for why, just look at him. Gurgi. LMAO. Thanks for that. Copper face stealer. I would not want to meet him in my lifetime. I don't think I can not make facial expressions at him. Hammer was a terrifying character too. Hammer was scarier emo. Ka was eerie/creepy. But Hammer was straight up terrifying. She made you lose control of your body and you didn't even know it. She could forcefully give one an erection too. She doesn't need to use force for that. Tweedledee and Tweedledum from Disney's Alice in Wonderland. Their faces looked so menacing, and poor Alice was lost and scared. Damn scary for 7-year-old me. Nope, nope, nope. The walrus eating the shellfish scarred me as a child and made me turn off the movie. That never scared me. What scared me was the carpenter's face as he tried to chop up the walrus with an axe for eating them all. Him from Powerpuff Girls. The scariest part for me was that he was voiced by the same guy who voiced the professor. It's like if Satan had your dad's voice. So do you really believe in the devil? No. It's like Santa Claus. You know, it's just your dad. Apostrophe. Coraline's parallel mother. Because she becomes a spider monster and rips people's eyes off. The whole family with those fucking button eyes scarred me for life. Hey, that one mute buttoned eye kid that helped Coraline was pretty not scary. Being mute for the whole movie around her was a bit scary. NGL. This will be flooded with characters from Courage the Cowardly Dog, Return the Slab, That shit was creepy as hell. Courage never legitimately scared me, but that episode was so creepy. When I was a kid I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I found most of the episodes creepy and not too scary. That mummy one is forever ingrained in my head and gave me nightmares for a week or two. Watching it again 10 years later, at first I didn't realize what was creepy about it, but I'm pretty sure it was its texture and the way it moved and was animated. I think it was the dark, empty background behind it and the way it spoke. The Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp. The song they sing is terrifying, and to this day I can't listen to it. We are Siamese if you please. Dad undundun, we are Siamese if you don't please. Dad undundun. Now we're overlooking our new domicile. Bay bum bum bum. If we like we stay for maybe quite a while. Bay bum 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 seeing. Boogie boogie. Fucker is made of bugs. My bugs, my bugs. In Pinocchio, when the kid turns into a donkey, enough said, the Queen of Hearts and her deck of cards in Alice in Wonderland. Especially when they chase her into the hedge maze. And Pete in Mickey's Christmas Carol, when he plays the ghost of Christmas future. The candy wife from The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack. Cruella Deville, when she's driving her car all crazy in the final scene and her eyes go all huge and wonky. Man. Fuck that shit. Can't hang. Cruella is really like a coked up woman who loves her, and it's both scary but extremely entertaining cause she didn't feel unreal. And to think, her and Anita used to be good friends. I know it was intentional, but the Lich from Adventure Time is flat out terrifying. My order of terror on Adventure Time. 1. Magic Man 2. The Lich 3. Lemon Grab 4. James Baxter 5. Toronto. Absolutely correct. Magic Man might just fly by and turn you into soup. Horrifying. Like you know the Lich is evil and will kill you if you encounter him, so it's a bit reassuring. But Magic Man might turn all water into hair. Turn you into a flaming barrel of garbage. Drive over you with a bus for fun. Or even give you presents. Similar to Sheogorath, in that you have no idea what the hell he's going to do or what mood he's in. Ghost Freak from the original Ben 10. Dude had an upside down skull for a face, and when he possessed people they had creepy purple eyes that haunted my nightmares. During one of the Cars movies, Tomato and Lightning McQueen are flipping over tractors at night in a field, and out of nowhere this huge harvester steamrolls over the hill. That made me shit myself. There's Frank. The elephants from the hallucination scene on Dumbo. They were spooky as shit and the entire scene was very off-putting. Those things fucked me up as a kid. I was so confused why Dumbo and the mouse saw those things, and didn't know that the bottle of wine was wine. I thought it was apple cider. Those hallucinations haunted me. Judge Doom from Roger Rabbit scared the crap out of me as a kid. The fake Mrs. Rabbit scared the crap out of me. Oliver Boy I. Do the California raisins count? It's a form of animation. I'll count it. The Christmas special every year scared the shit out of me as a kid. Yes. But did you ever see the 9 Lives of Garfield that always aired with it? Someone please tell me you remember that fucked up Garfield death shit. 9 Lives of Garf 3 Ild is like an LSD powered look into all the parallel Jim Hensons from parallel universes, and it's fucking horrifying. Doesn't Garfield straight up murder some old lady in it? Lemon Grab. No explanation needed. Unacceptably. The lamp from the Brave Little Toaster. And because he's scary AF. The air conditioner. What you gonna do? Suck me to death. Proxied to suck you to death. Surprised Pikachu face. When the Grinch does that terrible smile at the beginning of the cartoon. Nightmares. Nearly every character on Courage the Cowardly Dog. Not including the Duck Brothers though. But definitely including 3.5-year-old Muriel. That scary sand demon guy. I haven't seen the episode in years, so I don't remember what he was, but his was animated differently. Edit. His name was King Ramses. Richu who earned this Larab guy? Yeah, he's pure nightmare fuel. Easily the creepiest part of the show. I hated that he was 3D or something. It felt like he was going to come out of the TV and suck out my soul. Mutwo. Terrifying. We tried to create the most powerful Pokemon. Unfortunately, we succeeded. Not anymore. but when I was younger I was absolutely terrified by Nosferatu, the vampire at the end of the hash slinging slasher episode. That was one of my favorite SpongeBob episodes ever. My 6-year-old self was so full of suspense watching it. LMAO. I also recall getting shocked seeing Nosferatu. Personally, I hate that witch Dr. Voodoo guy in The Princess Frog. Imagine somebody so convinced that voodoo is real that he would gladly kill you for his magic. Plus he is voiced by Keith David, who is no stranger to these type of roles. He voiced Spawn and Goliath from Gargoyles, which are pretty scary characters. Let's also not forget that he survived from The Thing. If you are new to Tattletale TV, please subscribe. We have new videos every day. Stay tuned for more coming up next.